Hello, Pittsburgh Steelers fans. I'm Bruno Costa and welcome to the Steelers da Massa channel. Here, you stay up to date with everything going on with our black and gold. And in today's video, things are getting tense. TJ Watt still hasn't shown up to practice, and a contract extension seems further away than ever. Let's break it all down. Before we dive in, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, alright? That really helps our content reach more Steelers fans like you. Thanks for the continued support. Let's talk about the most important name on the Steelers defense, TJ Watt. He's simply the all-time sack leader in franchise history with 108 takedowns and was one of the biggest names in the NFL last season with 11.5 sacks and 6 forced fumbles. No one forced more turnovers than him in 2024. But despite all that, TJ hasn't shown up for the team's voluntary workouts, the well-known OTAs. And the reason is clear. He wants a new contract before playing the final year of his current deal. Back in 2021, the Steelers made him the highest-paid defender in the league with a 4-year, $112 million contract. But the market has changed. Myles Garrett, for example, just signed a new 4-year, $160 million deal with the Browns. And TJ wants something in that range, or better. The problem? Negotiations are going nowhere. J.J. Watt, TJ's brother and former NFL star, said on the Pat McAfee show that he knows a lot, but didn't want to go into detail. He simply said it's not his place to comment. Mystery in the air, and the fan base is worried. Now let's talk about a rookie who's been catching attention and could play a key role if this TJ Watt saga drags on, Nick Herbig. Drafted in the 4th round of the 2023 draft, Herbig came from Wisconsin, the same university as TJ Watt. Coincidence or not, he's shown an aggressive play style, quick first step, and a natural instinct for getting to the quarterback. In his rookie season, even with limited snaps, he got 3 sacks and showed he could produce even more with increased playing time. During preseason training, Herbig has been receiving more attention from the coaching staff, especially with TJ out of OTAs. This could speed up his development and get him more prepared for an active role in the Steelers' pass rush. Mike Tomlin already highlighted that the kid has an infinite motor and could be a game-changer off the bench. The fans are watching, and so is the team. If TJ really delays his extension, or even misses games, Herbig could turn into an unexpected key piece on defense. And if he keeps improving, we might be witnessing the rise of another elite linebacker at Heinz Field. Could Pittsburgh be polishing a new diamond? With TJ Watt's situation still up in the air, rumors are starting to heat up, and one of the names popping up on the Steelers' radar is edge rusher Brian Burns of the Carolina Panthers. Burns is one of the most explosive pass rushers in the league, with 46 sacks since entering the NFL in 2019. He's young, athletic, and under contract only through the end of the season, which makes his situation in Carolina tricky, especially since they haven't locked him up with an extension yet. According to sources close to the league, the Panthers would be willing to listen to offers, especially if they can't strike a deal soon. The Steelers, who highly value defensive pressure, could see Burns as a kind of luxury insurance if TJ really decides to push hard, or even leave the team in the future. Of course, a trade wouldn't come cheap. It's estimated that a second-round pick and a young defensive player could be the ideal package. It's a steep price, but Burns still has a lot of upside and would fit perfectly in Pittsburgh's aggressive defense. Is something big about to go down at Heinz Field? So, Steelers Nation, are you worried about the TJ Watt situation? Do you think he'll get a new deal soon, or are we in for a long drama? Meanwhile, rookie Nick Herbig could earn more playing time, and the name Brian Burns is starting to float around as a possible reinforcement. The Pittsburgh Steelers are at a crucial crossroads. Keeping a dominant defense depends on these key moves, whether that's holding on to a star like TJ Watt, developing young talent like Herbig, or taking a bold swing on someone like Brian Burns. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think the Steelers should do? Should TJ get a massive extension right away? Is Herbig ready for the challenge? Let's talk now about Kenneth Gainwell, the new running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers, who is gaining attention not only for his skills on the field but also for a symbolic change that is catching the eyes of NFL fans. Gainwell decided to adopt the number 14, a number full of history in the Steelers roster, as it previously belonged to George Pickens, who now wears the Dallas Cowboys jersey. This number swap carries symbolic weight, representing not only the passing of a player but also a kind of renewal in Pittsburgh's backfield. Kenneth Gainwell is 26 years old and has a career worth highlighting. During his 4 years with the Philadelphia Eagles, he always wore number 14, a number strongly associated with him. When he arrived at the Steelers, he initially chose number 21, but with Pickens' departure and number 14 becoming available, the switch was seen as natural and symbolic, especially for fans who followed his journey in Philadelphia. For Gainwell, this choice represents a return to his roots and a way to maintain a connection with the best moments of his career. Last season, Gainwell won the Super Bowl with the Eagles, a milestone that undoubtedly marked his career forever. His role on the team was essential. Although not the absolute star, he was an important part of the offense, accumulating 406 yards from scrimmage and an impressive 456 yards as a kickoff and punt returner. These numbers show his versatility and ability to contribute in different aspects of the game. Over his NFL career, Kenneth has totaled over 1,100 rushing yards, 721 receiving yards, and 13 touchdowns, proving he is a multifaceted athlete who offers various options to the offense. Now, with the Steelers, Gainwell is expected to start the season as the third option in the backfield, behind Jaylen Warren, who has been gaining prominence in recent seasons, and rookie Caleb Johnson, a highly anticipated prospect by the coaching staff. However, what makes Gainwell so valuable to the Steelers is precisely his versatility. He can play as a traditional running back, a receiver, and also be an important weapon on special teams, especially in third-down situations where the ability to gain critical yards to keep possession is key. Speaking of Caleb Johnson, he is another name promising to shake up the Steelers' backfield in 2025. Johnson was picked in the 3rd round of last year's draft, and his arrival brings high expectations. The young running back has caught attention for his strength, explosiveness, and physical style, traits that perfectly fit the Steelers' profile, known for an aggressive and physical running game. During his college career, Caleb rushed for over 1,200 yards and scored 15 touchdowns, stats that prove his ability to produce and break tackles, gaining important yards even after contact. The Steelers' coaching staff has great hopes for Johnson, mainly because Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell may not handle the entire workload required during a full NFL season. Additionally, the young back has demonstrated an exemplary work ethic in training, something highly valued by coaches. He also quickly learns the playbook and adapts to the team's tactical scheme, which can accelerate his integration into the main squad and increase his importance throughout the year. Caleb has participated in all meetings, practices, and important training sessions since joining the team, impressing management with his dedication and performance. The expectation is that he will not only add depth to the running back group but also take on significant playing time, especially if any of the veterans get injured or need rest. If all goes as planned, Johnson could be one of the Steelers' positive surprises for the 2025 season, bringing even more dynamism and versatility to the offense. But the moves don't stop there. One of the most talked about rumors behind the scenes is the trade of George Pickens to the Dallas Cowboys, which involved a significant negotiation between the two teams. Pickens, who wore number 14 with the Steelers, was traded for a 3rd-round pick in the 2026 draft and a 5th-round pick in the 2027 draft. This trade means a lot for both teams. For the Cowboys, it strengthens their offense with a young, talented receiver. For the Steelers, it's an opportunity to gain valuable draft picks to strengthen other areas of the roster. During his 3 seasons in Pittsburgh, Pickens put up impressive numbers, with 2,841 receiving yards and 12 touchdowns on 174 receptions. These stats show the player's potential, who, although still developing, has already shown flashes of high quality. For the Steelers, Pickens' departure represents a strategic change, freeing up roster space and opening opportunities for young talents like Calvin Austin III and other wide receivers growing within the team. For the Cowboys, Pickens' arrival means hope for a consistent target for their quarterback, adding depth and quality to their receiving core. Pickens arrives with a mission to justify the investment made, aiming for solid performances that could secure him a better contract in the next offseason, as he will be in the last year of his rookie contract. Now, let's get back to the topic of number 14, which has returned to Kenneth Gainwell. This change is seen positively by Steelers fans, who already recognize the player's quality and see this change as a new phase for the team's offense. For Gainwell, wearing number May 14th represent extra motivation, a symbol of confidence, and that he can play an important role on the team, even if he's not the absolute starter in the backfield. Caleb Johnson is the bet for the next generation of Steelers running backs, and fans are eager to see him in action. With his strength and explosiveness, he can add a new dimension to the running game, helping the team maintain the physical and aggressive style that has always characterized Pittsburgh. His quick adaptation and desire to grow within the team make him a name to watch throughout the season. And regarding Pickens' trade to Dallas, this is a decision that has generated mixed opinions. Some Steelers fans regret losing the young wide receiver but understand that the team is thinking about the future and seeking to balance the roster. Meanwhile, Cowboys fans are excited about the possibility of adding a promising talent to strengthen their offense. So, what do you think about Kenneth Gainwell's switch to number 14? Do you believe Caleb Johnson will surprise this year and establish himself as an important piece for the Steelers? What's your opinion on the George Pickens trade to Dallas? Leave your comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates, and hit the notification bell to stay on top of everything happening in the world of American football. Thanks and see you in the next video.